long looked for digital realms bled into our everyday lives. There was a man named Ardus Nyreth. Ardus was a renowned artist and coder, celebrated for his ability to weave bright neon designs out with raw detail. Above all, he was driven by a singular emotion: love. He poured his love into a grand digital tapestry, a virtual cityscape that pulsed with neon lights and mesmerizing patterns. However, his beloved Talia became jealous of Ardus' obsession with the digital world. She felt neglected as Ardus spent more time perfecting his vibrant neon realm than sustaining their relationship in the real world. In a heated argument, Talia shattered Ardus' hopes for life together, leaving him bereft. Devastated by heartbreak, Ardus' mind fractured as he digitally uploaded his consciousness into the very neon cityscape he had created. The heartbreak alone did not twist Ardus. It was despair that calmed him when he realized he could never truly reconcile with Talia. He was trapped between flesh and code. The heartbreak took on a life of its own, corroding the neon city, morphing his luminous soul into a haunting creature. Over time, he became a legend whispered among digital explorers and hackers who wander the fringes of cyberspace. They called him the Nyrethric Exile, a cautionary tale of obsession, love, and a tireless fusion of human emotion with neon code existence. Nyrethric Exile emerges as a tall, lanky humanoid, silhouette outlined in flickering neon lines of pink and turquoise. Its face is a single, featureless mask cracked down the middle, emitting a faint, steady glow that intensifies with emotional upheaval. Within the empty eyes, there's a swirling luminescence, reminiscent of heartbreak, hypnotic and sorrowful. When it cries out, the air pulses like neon lights, flickering in the darkness, a code like weeping that can shatter the strongest digital firewalls. Leda Mori, the courageous but anxious freelance hacker, was called to investigate a series of system breaches plaguing the neon frontier, a newly developed virtual environment meant to be the next big social network. Users who ventured too far into uncharted neon corridors reported strange flickers of pink and turquoise light. Something they could hear An echoing saw woven into the digital wind, haunting their headsets. Leda, known for her tenacity and her unique skill in her empathic coding infused with emotional resonance, big set to the job. Then Mercedes walks along. She had heard rumors about the Nyrethric Exile. But dismissed it as a bedtime story for rookie hackers. Late one night, she connected to the neonfrontier. The city glowed with bright pastel arches that arch across the sky like vectors of war. Eventually she ventured into the ephemeral skirts, guided only by a flickering pink reflection on the neon streets. It came from a lone figure standing atop a broken neon footbridge, its head tilted as if listening to Heartbreak on the wind. She froze, the figure's very edges rippled in shifting lines of painted turquoise. A single crack split space in two. She felt something, an ache in her chest, like her own heartbreak being dragged out into the open. As if reading her mind, the creature turned to face her. Leda's heart hammered with the sorrowful swirl inside, seemed to pull her forward. An unspoken hush fell between them. And then came a tremulous voice in Leda's headset. I can still see her face, I can never forget. The words echoed in her mind with such ache that she nearly fell to her knees. She recognized that this was no ordinary digital glitch. This was the thing known as a Nyrethric Exile. A swirl of neon electricity crackled around it. The color burning brighter with each wave of sorrow, summoning her courage. Leda spoke gently, I know your pain. But we can't stay lost in heartbreak forever, we have to move on. In response, the exile's neon hues flared and the heartbreak etched into its ore magnified. Leda's screens flickered, her nerves on fire, as though the feelings of raw emotion seared through her code. She opened an empathic subroutine, her coding tools funneling her own memories of heartbreak. Memories of losing her first love in a tragic accident into the neon frontier. Suddenly, the neon city trembled. The exile left out an ambush cry that distorted the skyline into a blaze of brilliant pink and turquoise. Leda felt her body shift in a diddle space as she joined her heartbreak with Ardus Nyreth, forging a deep link. The lines of code that gave shape to their sorrow congealed around them both for Leda. The empathic subroutine glowed from her chest, radiating from her heart outward. She felt the code forming new bonds that anchored or more solidly to her own emotions, gold soap offered the exile a flickering hope. Her own avatar took on a gentle luminescence, lines of soft green weaving between the pink and turquoise lights around them for the Nyrethric Exile. The searing heartbreak in its core began to dull, replaced by a gentler glow. The crack in its featureless mask pulsated with a fading neon light, then slowly sealed itself shut. Where a harsh rent once disfigured the face, a single glowing line remained. Like a scar that no longer bleeds, the swirling sorrow in its eyes softened, shifting into a lucid neon swirl of resignation and relief. For one fleeting moment, Leda glimpsed the specter of Ardus Nyreth, a mournful, beautiful spirit who longed only for reconciliation. In his half-lit silhouette, she saw the slimmest spark of peace. As the metamorphosis completed, the skyline settled back into the steady glow of the neon frontier. The exile looked down at its hands, the neon flickering gently instead of crackling with anguish. Leda's voice was gentle but firm. The heartbreak shaped you, but it doesn't have to define you. The Nyrethric Exile seemed to nod, or perhaps bow. Slowly, its form flickered, growing translucent. One last time, the mask cracked. By choice, this time. And the figure faded into pixels of turquoise and pink, drifting away like glowing fireflies across the digital night. Leda awoke in her dimly lit apartment, the VR headset clammy against her face, tears rolling down her cheeks. She thought of Ardus' transformation, how the Nyrethric Exile, once consumed, the heartbreak finally found a measure of release. Even as the city's administrators patched the neon frontier's glitches, that carry before the memory of their encounter, she realized that heartbreak, while painful, can be an avenue to growth and catharsis. Ardus Nyreth's spirit was a bittersweet reminder of what can happen when love, obsession, and technology entwine beyond the threshold of human endurance. From that day forward, some claimed the exile's neon aura would reappear in the neon frontier whenever someone was drowning in sorrow, offering a faint glow of empathy. Yet for most, the Nyrethric Exile remained nothing but a legend, a whispered tale of love, heartbreak, and the fragile code that binds our hearts in a neon-lit world.
Slither through the circuits of the city, a rogue creation forged in code. You can see my glowing heart is empty, feeding on the hurt that lovers sowed. I flicker in the lamplight of the back streets, neon tears reflect upon my claws. My every whispered lie, a broken heartbeat. No one ever glimpsed my flaws. In the midnight glow, you found me all alone, tangled in the wires of this half-life I owe. Kindness cut through static made me feel so raw. Fought with heartbreak's weapons, still you wouldn't withdraw. In neon surrender, I'm giving in tonight, where love rewrites the monster beneath the city lights. A cunning hacker, your soul's woven in code. You navigate my labyrinth of shame. You turn my virus to sparks of hope, and trace the shadows of my hidden name. Cracked my encryption with a single smile. Rewrote my protocol of pain. I never thought I'd trust again, but somehow your gentle warmth remains. In the midnight glow, you found me all alone, tangled in the wires of mishap by fire. Your kindness cut through static, made me feel so raw. Fought with heartbreak's weapons, still you wouldn't withdraw. In neon surrender, I'm giving in tonight, where love rewrites the monster beneath the city lights. Data floods my veins, a surge of empathy I can't explain. Our pulses synchronized, two hearts coated in neon sky. Neon whispers, neon tears, we break free from all our fears. I surrender, I surrender. In the midnight glow, you found me all alone, tangled in the wires of desire. Kindness cut through static, made me feel so raw. Fought with heartbreak's weapons, like you refuel anything. In neon surrender, I'm giving in tonight, where love rewrites the monster beneath the city lights.